As heard on 92.5 last night, Kaz with the call. How did the Nuggets do it? How'd they do it?
Well,
they should not have won that game.
No, I think was Dagnall the coach of the year last year?
Oh,
I don't know.
I can look it up.
He might have been in the running this year. He did not get it. The guy at Cleveland got it. I listen. They didn't quit. That's always the most important. Comebacks don't happen. You don't quit. They're down 13 with 8 minutes to go.
He won Coach of the Year
last year, right?
He won Coach of the Year last year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I thought they screwed up clockwise down the stretch.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you about their philosophy there. I mean, boy, they were not wasting any time getting those fouls in, were they?
The idea, and some of this is analytics and all that kind of stuff, but some of it is don't take a chance on them hitting a three, make them earn free throws, and then they're going to have to foul us, and blah, 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 blah. But with 13 seconds to go, the ball's inbound, you foul right away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's stupid. That was when Caruso fouls Joker. I mean, boom, 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 that fast.
Mm-hmm.
So now they call a timeout to go down the other end. And it made it a 1-point game. I guess it was 3, so they made a 1-point game, and then I'll get the points messed up. Anyway, and then that's when Shea Gilgeous gets the ball inbound. Boom, boom. It takes literally less than 2 seconds with an open lane, and just rush it in there. It only took 2 seconds off the clock. So now you got 10 seconds.
Yep.
And you're down 3. Throw the ball in, they foul again like right away.
Right. I don't see how the Nuggets win without that. I really don't.
They don't. So now it's 10 seconds. The first one, 13, you let it get in, you let the play start to set up, and as soon as it comes off a pick and roll, you grab the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've eaten another 5 or 6 seconds off, and Denver doesn't win just on that one play alone. But then they score to go up 3, and Caruso fouls right away. I think it was Caruso again. And now you make 2 free throws. It's a 1-point game. You foul right away, and there's only 8 seconds to go. I mean, you've now had 4 free throws and 2 more on their side attempted and a layup in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Think about that. So now, the Chet comes in there, looked like Chet from Weird Science, comes in there, shoots 2 free throws, bricks them both, no timeouts, you got 8 seconds to go, here we go. Now you've put it up to the wind. Right now, you're just throwing it up to the wind.
For a second there, I was just hoping somebody would get the rebound. We got it. Christian gets that thing, and then Russ gets the ball. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Don't shoot a layup.
Well, no. I mean, if you're being honest, if you're Russ right there, that would have been really freaking tempting to try to go win a game. You're back in your old town. You've had a great game. You had some Russ moments also, for sure, as he always does.
Sure, force of nature.
Yep, force of nature.
Yep.
But you got a chance to go be a hero in your old town, and he doesn't do it.
But you got a shot blocker underneath. Here's the good and the bad. If Chet is out on Aaron, then probably you're going to get Russ trying to go one-on-one and get to the rim and get a layup. But if you saw Chet had a foot in the lane,
sank back a little.
Who's a shot blocker? I mean, he's a really good shot blocker. And so now dribble, boom, you kick it over to Aaron. And I watched the second half again today. Actually, today, because I went to bed at halftime, so they ain't got a shot. Boom, boom, boom.
Did you really?
Well, I put my daughter to bed, and I laid down
Okay.
and fell asleep with her, and I recorded the game. And then I wake up, they won. I went, what? They're down 15 in the middle of the second,
That's
10 at
awesome.
halftime. I'm like, oh, and then they hit the first 3 to start the third quarter.
That's awesome. You fell asleep. That's great.
So I went and watched it, but yeah, if that just that 2 dribbles by Westbrook keeps Holmgren with the foot in the paint, kick it out now, and if you see he jumped, he wasn't even close, or I didn't even have to worry about being bothered by the shot block.
7'5" wingspan. I mean, I thought AG did the right thing because he could have either driven the lane, perhaps for a dish from Russ, or just get open. I don't think he was trying to go for a 3. He didn't need to. He was just looking for what's a good
wide
safe.
open shot.
Yeah, what's an open shot? Just so happened to be from 3.
But as it turns out, I'm telling you, it's perfect because the way they had it spread, Russ has got his guy.
Yeah.
If Holmgren is out guarding the wing, Russ is going to go by whoever it is. You're not going to stop Russ downhill on the run, right? It's like a cornerback trying to backpedal and try to stop a 4-3 guy. You're getting beat every time.
Russ said, "I'm a smart man, Jenny. I know I got a high IQ," and he proved it.
Well, so he goes in there. Chet stays in the lane because he knows what Russ wants to do, and he kicks it over. And if you see, he takes one step and jump. It's not even close. I mean, he's not even. There's no way you bother the shot right there. And AG made it. I mean, just over the front rim.
And when you buy a warehouse and you convert it into your apartment that also includes a garage and a basketball court, you can put up as many jump shots as you want anytime you want.
Like he's done it. I can't sleep, so I just go in there and shoot.
If nobody knows this, it's one of the great stories. I would love to see like Cribs, Aaron Gordon, but he bought some sort of warehouse that he converted into. Now, I don't know if that's his full-time living space.
He's got 2 homes.
Okay, but he can go there anytime he wants, and it's pretty comfortable.
It's like Rob Dyrdek fantasy. What did they call that? Whatever that was. You remember that? That's what Aaron Gordon
love
did.
that show, by the way.
Yeah.
Did that
was
in
the
real
big
life.
fat guy, the bodyguard?
Yeah. What was his name? Big something.
I loved him.
Yeah.
So that's his life, and boy, has he put the work in. And then he gets up there with his 2 nephews, and the story with his brother passing away is so freaking sad. That's why he wears 32, not 50. And there's his nephews, and it's just like, oh my God, this story is freaking ridiculous right now. And the fact that that's the second time winning a game it couldn't be
on the road.
Couldn't be a better guy. Couldn't happen to a nicer dude. Adelman described him as the soul of the Nuggets. I don't think anybody's going to argue with you on that.
I would call him the soul of the fan base.
They love him.
Do we not still see pictures of him going down with his game shorts on?
Dancing in the streets.
Dancing in the streets with all the fans?
No, he is. I'd retire that number, if whatever number he wants to be retired. Aaron Gordon has earned himself a firm place in the rafters as a Denver Nugget. He is just awesome.
What did you guys think at halftime? I don't know if you watched the TNT. And they showed the clip twice of Joker just like taking over a timeout.
Thought of Bill Russell.
Oh, I know.
Thought of Bill Russell. It's the most significant time. It's not the only time, but the most significant time there's been a dominant player who's also been a coach who won a championship. And not the only time. There's been other player coaches, but Bill Russell was the most significant.
The first and most iconic.
And I'm looking at that, I'm like, he's a coach. He is now I doubt he would admit that or whatever. But he has taken on not a captain's role. He's taken on a coach's role on this team.
And he was doing it all the way down to the final time out there. He was talking to Jamal Murray big time, and he was still trying to talk to Jamal when he broke the huddle. He's like, wait, hold on. Tries to grab him, finishes up the thoughts, coaching all the way down. The Nuggets, you got to give them a lot of credit, man, because there were multiple points in that game where they're down 12, 13 points. They cut it to 7. All of a sudden, Oklahoma City goes back on a little bit of run, and they had 3 or 4 runs there, in particular in the second half. They won the third and the fourth quarter, just in terms of points in those quarters, but they just couldn't quite get it close enough where you truly believed. And I get why you went to bed. I do, because it felt like no matter how close they could get it, they just couldn't get it close enough to where you truly believed. And then Oklahoma, they just blew it.
They stopped playing basketball.
They blew it.
Crazy.
I don't remember the time of the game, but I do remember the score at one time, and I think it was like at 5:42. It was 100-88. 121, 119. There was a whole lot of basketball between 100 and 88, right? I mean, there's a whole lot of basketball going on. Yeah. And don't forget, that's the number 1 rated defensive team in the league this year. Mm-hmm. There was a whole lot of basketball when it was 188.
And early on, and Jokic was phenomenal, ends up with 42 points, 22 rebounds. But early on, I was thinking to myself, man, do they got a game plan for Jokic? I mean, they're zoning him up every single time he got it. And it felt like, okay, they might have something in place here that's actually going to slow him down. Now, Jokic figured it out, as he always does. But I liked the game plan from Oklahoma City at the beginning.
Well, he hit that big 3 late, really, in – Hardenstein was on him.
You know what I did at that moment? No chance he's going to hit this thing. It felt like it was a bit of a lazy 3. It felt like it was just a hope and a prayer. Drains it.
I think their strategy was to let Jokic score, actually. I think that is their strategy.
I don't know.
I don't think so at all.
I think it's
so,
to beat up Jamal Murray. I think it's to beat up Jamal Murray and make the passing lanes difficult for Joker by putting bodies double. Problem is you got two big guys in foul trouble, so now they start trying to switch and put Shea Gilgeous and Caruso and stuff like that. And then he just went,
Now every time Jokic got that, he made him pay.
Yeah.
I would rather see a balanced Nuggets team than a 40-pointer from Yoke. I mean, he can do it.
So you're upset they won.
I am not. I mean,
first he cheers
won.
for Dallas. Now he's for Oklahoma City. Do you like those uniforms? With the uniforms?
I am
Cool.
no. And I've got a theory, the X factor, why Oklahoma City lost last night too, that nobody's discussed because it's really stupid. But I'm gonna roll with it.
I thought they were pretty balanced though.
The Nuggets?
Yeah. I mean, Joker had 42, but then look what everybody else except for Porter.
Jamal's was. How about Shaq? Oh, do we have this? We'll play it.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was hysterical. How about Jamal? Jamal is all right. We'll spend some time coming up just with the TNT sound and Jamal and Ernie and
Shaq got away with it, though, did he? He got away with it.
See, we don't have time. Well, we're gonna do it coming back.
I know.
We're gonna spend some time with it. We got a lot of time to talk about it, including my stupid theory. Plus, at 1:00. We have Joe Sakic and Chris McFarland. What would your questions be? You can throw them on the text line, 303-504-0925. We can go over some of them, see if they answer them. But this is an incredible day, despite the lousy weather. That win. I mean, we're jumping off the couch, literally jumping off the couch.